We're here live during World War III. Lots of distractions, Light Warriors, but we're going to make it through. Grand Rising, everyone. It's good to see you. Let me know in the chat if we're live. It's a rough time. We're in rough energies, but we're here to sort them all out. We're going to sort them all out. There's a lot of distractions. There's distractions happening right now as I'm trying to go live. All of a sudden, all the noises, everything's starting up right now. It happens, but that's why we have to see clearly. So if you're tuning in on the replay, I'm just giving everyone a few minutes to get on. And if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message to help understand and overstand how to navigate World War III, the spiritual war. Sharon, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. We're going to have a good time. Let me know if the sound is good. Let me know if you hear the background sound. Maybe it's just a distraction for me. I hope it's not coming on through the mic, but you know, I was getting ready. Everything was nice and quiet, and then the second I'm trying to go live, then the distractions happen. That's how it goes, right? Can you hear the sound in the background, or are we good? It's probably just bothering me, but you know, as you keep going forward and you eventually tune it out, it doesn't bother you. So that's kind of what we're going through right now in the world. It's a real life example of what we're going through in the world right now. We good? I'm glad that we're good. It's rough, and we're going to understand and overstand what we're going through in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. I'm sorry about that, but you know, we're trying to do this live in nature the best we can. We're outside. We're in the elements. We're in the elements right now. And this is spiritual warfare. Oh yeah. And we're live. Reporting live from World War III. Yeah. That's what we're doing right now. So we're going to really have a deeper understanding of a lot of things that we've been talking about over the past few years. And, you know, we see the dissonance. We can see the dissonance right now. Mary, a lot of lower back pain. The lower back pain continues because the whole world, our reality is switching up right now. And yeah, we got the hibiscus. We're reporting live with the hibiscus. Reporting live from World War III. Remember those other people reporting live from World War III? Remember that? The fake World War III is brought to you by Applebee's, if you didn't know. If that's interesting to you, you gotta watch Friday Night Live. You gotta watch Friday Night Live. But we're gonna be tuning into a frequency, and there is a spiritual World War III, not the fake World War III. And this message today is going to help us navigate this time period. And it's not an easy time period. We have to keep the vibration high. That's why we laugh, we hang out, we have the hibiscus with us for World War III. Yeah, the hibiscus helps us get through World War III. And if you haven't seen Friday Night Live, you really gotta, if you stumbled across this, you gotta subscribe to the channel. Take the time to review the Friday Night Lives, and we got everything going on. Everything's spinning. Can you hear him, Light Warriors? They said, he's going live. They said he's going live. Let's try to distract them. Everything was nice and quiet, but we're going to overcome. We're going to stand strong, and we're going to quiet the exterior world with our mind, because we have to quiet the mind. I actually talked about that last night. I made a video for everyone that will come out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, click the bell next to subscribe and select all, and you're going to get all the updates, because I have 2-a-days waiting for you, Light Warriors. We're going to go 2 videos a day. So click the bell so you get all those updates. We have to settle in. and understand about World War III. And we have to have the eyes to see what's going on out there, right? There's a lot going on out there. And it's very confusing. But when you have the eyes to see, you can navigate this time period. So let's get this message underway. If you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. And as we keep smashing the like, as we keep sharing these messages, share these links on all platforms, we'll continue to raise awareness about what's going on. Mental health awareness is very important right now. We're going to be talking about that as well. This is World War III, and it's a spiritual war. And we have to understand it in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is not a war of atomic bombs, right? We remember in the past there was atomic bombs. We don't have to worry about nuclear bombs. That's why we are where we are right now. The waves of volunteers are here because other dimensional beings will not allow nuclear bombs to go off. And you say, why is this? It's because that type of weaponry will disrupt other dimensions. Oh yeah. And free will is the law of the universe. And, you know, because of free will, these other dimensional beings will not interfere. However, when a nuclear bomb goes off, they must interfere. And some are new to the journey, and and some are, we know what we're here to do. Demons throw you off your path. There's a lot of distractions. And it's going to constantly happen in terms of vibrational frequency, right? So some of you could see I'm trying to raise my core vibrational frequency. And when we do that, we accomplish our goals. But then randomly, you know, things will come in. People, things, and situations will come in to lower your vibrational frequency. It's true. And we have to see things beyond face value. When we see things at face value, or in the 3D realm face value, we say, oh, this is a good situation. This ain't so bad. This is a nice thing. But now we have to have the opened third eye. This is spiritual warfare. And people, things, and situations will come across your path and put you in the vibrations of fear, guilt, and shame. And it's designed to now lower your vibration, bring you back down the scale, and now you won't be able to perform at your finest. We need to perform at our finest in inopportune conditions. And that's the time period that we're in right now. It's called World War III. And it's been here. It's been here for quite some time. And that's why we have to understand and overstand what's going on. If you're ready for this, please smash the like button. If you're learning something new, give it a smash, Light Warriors, and we're going to keep moving forward. We have to start feeling our way through World War III. I heard a guy talked about clairsentience in the end days. Remember that one, Light Warriors? You might be new to the channel, right? And I shared with you, you need to have clairsentience in the end days. We have to navigate World War III by feeling. Is this good for me? Right? We have to feel the energy. On face value, you know, you say, oh, well, this is a nice person. This is a nice thing. This is a nice situation. It's portrayed a certain way. You could see the manipulation by Medea. Oh, yeah. You can see the manipulation by Medea, for example. And at face value, this maybe person, this thing, or this situation, it might seem like it's a-okay. But you need to feel. You need to feel with your heart chakra, right? And feel your way through the end times. That's what we need to do. We have to feel our way through. And we have to use our third eye. And we have to use our heart chakra to navigate World War III. And, you know, it's not some craziness, right? Maybe when I was sharing about that 2 years ago, people like, oh, it's crazy, right? But it's all about your third eye and your heart chakra to navigate this time period. World War III, it's not beginning. It's always been here. It's just time that we're actually realizing that it's the final battle. It's always been here. It never went away, right? Like sometimes in the his story books, right? They call it his story because they're telling someone's writing a story for you, right? Consciousness is embedded in the language, and it's not about his story anymore, right? So it never went away. It's always been here. We're just seeing clearly. This is revelation, and everything is being revealed in the end time. So it's not starting, it's actually getting to the final battle. It's getting to the main event. And if you're learning something new about this time period, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. And we have to learn how to navigate this time period. We're seeing clearly now. It's not like it's just starting. It's always been here. And we're just seeing the main event. We're getting to the end, actually. It's crescendoing up. It's going up, Light Warriors. And it's getting real intense right now. We're feeling the energies. It's really intense. And this is spiritual warfare. A constant barrage, an onslaught to lower your vibrational frequency. This is not a war done with bombs, nuclear bombs, right? Weapons like that. The weapons are in terms of the frequency. And everything is trying to lower your frequency. And we're here, right? Uncle Mike's here to pick you up. We're here with the hibiscus to pick you up. Let me know in the chat. Are you feeling empowered by this message? Let us know in the comments. Leave a comment if you're feeling empowered. That's what this is all about. So certain things you might say, oh, it's so nice. It's so lovely. But it's actually lowering your vibrational frequency. Distractions will be sent your way. You see, it's nice and quiet. When I started this message, some of you might be tuning in right now. You'll watch the replay later, right? Everything, all the distractions, the sounds, right? Things come to distract you from your mission. It's going to happen, Light Warriors. Lots of distractions are coming. You need to stay focused. And I hope that I'm showing you that, right? We could be out in nature. We could be out in the elements. And things will come your way. There's a lot of gossipers and slanders, right? Slander is used by the loser. Slander is used by the enemy. It's true. It's been written about in books, right? You got to learn about this, right? Oh, yeah, they start to mow the lawn, right? You heard the mowing, Ben. You heard the mowing. They come out, they start to mow the lawn. It's okay, right? And the helicopters come overhead, too. Remember that yesterday? Remember the helicopters? Light Warriors. This is the final battle. And they no longer hide. They don't care anymore. So you're seeing it right in your face. And it was always in your face, but it was kind of done a certain way. And that's to get around the karmic wheel. They have to show you the truth to your face. And now we're seeing it. And it's right in front of our face. They're no longer hiding anymore. So you have to realize where we are. It's a spiritual war. With no division between civilian and military participation. We have to realize that every man, woman, and child, no one can hide it. Nothing can stop it. We are all part of World War III. And that's why Commander is on the ground. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Every man, woman, and child, no one can run from it. No one can hide from it. That's why it's a spiritual war. It's a frequency war. It's a change in frequencies. This is mental health awareness, Light Warriors. Oh, yeah. It's mental health awareness. That's why we're out here with the hibiscus today. That's why Uncle Mike makes you smile. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. So the final battle, they do not hide. They come. They do not. You say, who's they? Who's they, Light Warriors, right? So, and I've shared about this before. There's a world famous, it's a documentary actually, but it was done in the 80s. John Carpenter's They Live. Have you seen John Carpenter's They Live, Light Warriors? You have to really sit down, right? Sit down, have the open third eye, and watch John Carpenter's They Live. It's a documentary about the spiritual awakening journey, and there's so much going on in the world, and it's very dense right now, and it's oppressive, and it's an onslaught of frequencies, and that's why we're feeling depression. Deep rest is depression, and the souls are I'm getting tired as well. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, and I have to find a way to make it to the next day, and make it to the next day, because this is the final battle. And John Carpenter's They Live, you saw, it was a movie, and it was about how the aliens were living amongst us. Check it out, Light Warriors. And you know, they had these glasses, and they were able to see the truth. They were able to see the truth of who's who. They were able to see the real meaning behind the messages. They have all of these symbols, right? And then they put the glasses on. John Carpenter's They Live. Yeah. And they were able to see the truth. It's getting really oppressive right now, and people, they don't want to deal with what's going on. The devil will try to wear out the saints. I shared about this. The devil will try to wear out the saints. And, you know, it comes in many forms. And we have to stand with feet planted firmly and find the way. Even if you have to just put on the full armor of God and bunker down. That's what we need to do right now. The devil will try to wear out the saints. It can come in many forms. And, you know, I'm here to share from the vibration of authenticity that many people, this spiritual war, it's breaking families. It's smashing families. It's smashing the individual. It comes in many forms. You know, last night I spoke to a good friend of mine, and you know, she was telling me everything that she's going through right now, and as a mother, and not to be able to have a relationship with your kids, and that's what this spiritual war is all about. If you're, you know, mama's going to stand strong, and mama is spiritual, and mama sees the truth, and the kids, they might be done with her, because this is a spiritual war, and you can't, you know, so it happens in many forms. And why don't you share in the comments? Share in the comments. People, they're losing their parents because their parents want to go with Medea. They want to go with the narrative. Some parents, their kids want to go, right? And that's where the guilt and the shame happens, because that's how to, oh, you know what, I have to do it for my kids. Oh, I have to do it for my parents. You have to do it for yourself. And I will do it for myself, whether I have to stand here alone. You need to be an army of one during World War III, because other things will take you off your path. You need to be an army of one. Let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments if you are an army of one. You need to be an army of one, because other things will throw you off your path. The guilt, the shame, I know you are. Each and every one of us are an army of one. I'm not going to bow down to a job. I'm not going to bow down to anything. Oh, just go back. You have to put yourself in the full armor of God. That's what it's called. That's why Michael is here, to remind you of this. It's called the full armor of God. And you have to put yourself in the full armor of God right now. These are the final days of this war. It's a spiritual war. And it's never been anywhere People have been living in filth their whole life. God has been singing love songs, and the people have been tuned into static. And if you are taking back your power right now, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. I can't express to you, when you take the time to smash the like button, it really helps getting the word out there, Light Warriors. When you take this link and you send it to your friend, text it to your friend, right? Put it on your platforms, whatever you have there, it doesn't matter, and share these messages. It helps get the world out. Get this message out to the world, because you're not going to get the truth from false idols. We're going to get the truth from each other. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. I love you. We're like the giant, like smashing through the city there. That's us. That's what we're doing. So, you know, there's many ways to interpret this time period. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. The light of Christ will enter your DNA, and you will save yourself. I love you too, and I'll keep going no matter what, even if we have to be the last man standing. I shared in our Patreon community how I was the last man standing from my Matrix job. It's true. It's a true story, Light Warriors. Last man standing. But we'll just hang out with the hibiscus. We'll sip on the coffee, and I'll just keep going. I'm the last man standing. Oh, we're gonna go one-on-one. We're gonna go one-on-one, Candace. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's go. No, we have an army. It's no one's one responsibility. That's where we're the 144,000. We're the warriors of the rainbow. And if you're new to this, the Hopi prophecy spoke about the end times. The Hopi prophecy, rainbow warriors. Oh yeah, we're the rainbow warriors. That's what we are. So, you know, we have many stories right now. We have parents, maybe they're losing their children. They won't talk to them anymore. Maybe children are losing their parents. Maybe husbands are losing their wives. Maybe wives are losing their husbands. This was known as the rapture. We're in the rapture right now. One will be taken. Remember that? And maybe it's not what you thought it was going to be. Maybe it wasn't like people were just going to disappear. Maybe it's at different frequencies. Families are being destroyed right now. Lives are being destroyed right now. This is mental health awareness. And you know, we send prayers out to those that have taken their lives. This is happening right now. And that's why I'm here putting a message out to God, a clarion call. This is World War III, God. And our people, they need relief. And it's stagnation right now. Things need to move. And move now. You know, I recently, I read an article how back in New York, a woman took her life by jumping off the bridge. You know, before I got on, I heard about someone that took his life last night. This is mental health awareness. And we have to realize that there's so many aspects to this spiritual war. It's a spiritual war. We have to realize this. And if you're learning something new about this time period, please smash the like button. We have to think differently. It's not about World War III and we're thinking that it's gonna end with nuclear weapons. There's not gonna be nuclear weapons and all this stuff. It's in the mind. Mind, body, and spirit. I'm here to make you strong during this time period. Mind, body, and spirit. That's what this time period is all about. And we're going to have to find ways, even if we have to get into the full armor of God by ourselves and hunker down right now. We have to be aware. that people, they're suffering from depression. People are having many different types of attacks put on them. Spiritual attacks, confusion, putting stuff in their body. There's a lot of craziness in the world right now. And it needs to end. And it needs to end now. But that's why you have to expand your consciousness during your time period. Because you need to raise your vibrational frequency. And, you know, that's what I'm here to do. That's what we all need to do. You'll see the serpents out there. I always share, and you know me, light warriors. Thought I dropped my coffee. I don't give a shift about what anyone thinks about me. Oh yeah. I read the comments, and some people they want to gaslight. Oh, you're laughing. Oh, you're laughing. We pick up our brothers and sisters. We pick them up through vibrational frequency. That's what we do. You need to be melancholy. So there was an article out. Smash the like button if you're here to raise your vibration. If you're ready for the spiritual World War III, a frequency war. And I'll do this even if I have to do it myself. So there was an article out, and they were talking about how can these children they're having fun and they're acting all like there's no pandemic going on and all this stuff. That's called gaslighting, because the children could see clearly. The children could see. These are the indigo. You said the indigo children. Oh yeah, I saw many indigo children back in my. I saw them, and they saw what was going on. We say, why can't they? They're not behaving. These are indigo children. Yeah, the very powerful children. And I in this article, the article was gaslighting children, and they say, how could they be having fun? How could the children be having fun? Children, have some fun. Life's about having fun. Oh yeah. You need to be sad. You need to be sad. That's what the article said. It's true. So, each person is on their journey right now. And no one can, we share about being the lighthouse. All I could do is be the lighthouse. And listen, I'm here. And guess what, light warriors? Every day during this time period, I deal with depression. And if you've never seen my video on what is depression, a life-saving video, I'm going to share that out in our groups today. And if you didn't know, we have a Telegram group, a Discord group. I'm getting hip, light warriors, right? Getting hip, right? You have to see what the children are doing, right? You got to see what the next generation is doing. And we have to move forward onto these new apps and things. Right? I didn't know what a Discord was, right? So you have to learn about these things, right? I'm going to share that message, because we have to understand and overstand the science of depression, because many people are dealing with it right now. So realize what's going on, and we can't be in that state of. We have to do what we need to do to raise our vibrational frequency right now. And when I saw this article, Jill, thank you very much. Grateful for your truth. You keep me going. I'm grateful for you, and it's my honor to keep you going. And that's why you have to shine your light, and you can't give a shift what other people think or say about you. And it's a hard thing to take in right now. But if you're not true to yourself, I also did a video in the past. Always be true to yourself. And I see it on my journey. When I'm not true to myself, my soul is really getting, the dissonance, your soul feels it during this time period. Let me know if you feel this, when you're not true to yourself and you feel the dissonance, you feel the pain in your body. So you need to be true to yourself. You need to be aware of what depression actually is. When you hear people gaslight you for trying to pick others up, to try to have a laugh, we're going to have a laugh. Because what do the people do? Oh, yeah. That's what they do, right? And, you know, you might get mocking and shaming about this the time period. And, you know, you can't allow others to dictate your life right now. You have to put on the, see, I put on the full armor of God, right? Focus. This is the important aspect here. I put on the full armor. I say, Mike, what do you do? Michael. That's my name. Michael, what do you do? I put on the full armor of God, and I have a personal relationship with God. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you know that, Light Warriors? I have a personal relationship with God, and that's what we need to do right now. You know, some false idols out there, they tell you you can't have a personal relationship with God. You know, I'll put on the full armor, and I'll have a personal relationship with God myself. And that's why I'm the best there is at what I do. And that's what you need to do, Light Warriors. You can't bow down to anyone. You can't bow down to your own family. You can't bow down to false idols. You can't bow down to an illusion. Always be true to yourself. And I've mentioned a lot of past videos that I've done, past messages, and I'm going to share them in our group. So please join our Telegram and Discord groups, because it's about a group. It's about the 144,000. And I can't stay live on the live stream all day long. I get tired. But I'm very grateful for all of you, and I'm very grateful for everyone that joins our Patreon. We have more videos and a Zoom. You could be part of the Zoom crew, yeah. And I'll share the Patreon link, and I'm very grateful for all the support. And what World War III is all about is leaving the Matrix and starting your life over again. And it's not an easy time period. It's not easy to start your life all over again, right? Can you imagine that? You worked hard, so hard. You worked so hard your whole life, and now you have to start your life all over again. So that's why we have to, and I'm showing you how to do it. I have multiple things, right? And we have to find different ways to reach different people. And that's what you need to do right now. You can't just focus on, we don't know what the timeline's going to be. Nobody knows the day or time. So start to build multiple timelines, and then when you can see clearly, then you hop on to the next path of your everyday life. You see him? Yeah. It was coming out before. It was like looking like those dinosaurs. So take the time to realize. I appreciate that, Denise. You know, we have to realize that the false idols, they're not gonna get you there. They try to mimic what Jesus Christ did. Oh yeah, they try to mimic it. They said, oh, you have to, be celibate and do all this stuff and be by yourself, right? That's what they said they had. They only mimicked the actual awakening. See, and I shared about this. I have a lot of stuff we have to share today. When you see him? That's why it's good when we're live, right? When you are going through the Ascension process, we're just hanging out. Cheers, we're just hanging out. Look, the butterfly is there. See, we're changing. I just saw the butterfly, right? It's true. You know, when you go through this awakening, you start to give off a frequency, and you start to get into the isolation period. And this frequency, it tends to maybe knock away family and friends and things from your life, because everything is in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And then you're on a different frequency, you're on a different timeline, then there's dissonance. Oh yes, there's science behind this, right? That's why I'm the teacher of the new earth. There's science behind this. So I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Please subscribe to the channel, click the bell next to subscribe, and select all. There might be another message coming out later. Oh yeah, two-a-days. We're getting strong. Two-a-days aren't just for the gym, Light Warriors. They're for expanding consciousness as well. So stay tuned for more. And I'm very grateful for Patreon, and join our group chats. And we got all the links in the description. I love you all. I'm very grateful for all the support. And we're going to continue moving forward. We're going to continue expanding human consciousness. And remember, World War III is a spiritual war with no division between civilian and military participation. It's all about the Sacred Heart. It's all about your frequency. So it's mental health awareness. Keep moving forward. And you better believe it, Light Warriors. We will bring forth the victory of the light. I love you all. Please share this message on all platforms. If you haven't, hit the like button. And if you're just tuning in, watch it on the replay. Keep sharing. Keep going. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. Love you all. Bye for now.